How are we doing, guys? Kevin Paver here for Golfshake.com, and today we're down at Monte Rei here in the Algarve, and we're in for a real treat today. We're playing the North Course, a course that I absolutely love, but then we've got a real treat because we're heading out with the Director of Agronomy here at Monte Rei, and we're going to check out the site for the new to be built South Course and learn a little bit more about what goes in to building a golf course of this stature. Okay, so I'm here with João, who is the Director of Agronomy here at Monte Rei, and is looking after the build of the new South Course here at Monte Rei. So we've had a little drive around this estate, and it's hugely impressive piece of land, but it looks like there's an awful lot of work to do. So where you at already? Where you at now with the process? So Mr. Nicklaus has been here recently.
Absolutely.
And what did he think when he came and looked at?
Well, the site and the property, it's known by Mr. Nicklaus for a long time now. So
yeah.
the master plan was designed a good few years ago, but he returned to the site and have a refresh of his memory, and he adjusted quite a lot of the original master plan.
Mm-hmm.
Did some changes that produces, he believes, a better experience for our guests.
Because you were saying before that he came and he looked at a few of the holes and he made some quite big changes, didn't he?
Exactly. He was not feeling right the way that the first initial holes were playing, and he decided that we need to change the type of shot, not only the hole itself. The hole was changed because he wanted to change the type of shot he was asking for the players.
Yeah, so he didn't want them playing the same type of shot for consecutive holes, so and it's quite impressive that he's that close to it, that he wants to make sure that it's as good an experience as the North Course already is.
Absolutely, but that produced a lot of events. So changing the holes, we need to change the design, we need to change the grassing lines, we need to change the drainage. All of the designs will need to be adapted to those changes, and that's really at the stage that we are now. We are waiting for the final permits, the environmental permits and everything.
Yeah.
And we are on the final stages of the deep drainage design, of the irrigation design, some adjustments on the way the course flows.
Mm-hmm.
But we are at the final stages of the planning design, and from here on, it's a matter of start the construction itself.
Yeah. So we've just seen the holes are marked out at the minute from tees to turning points or dogleg points. Exactly. And the greens, they're all marked out. So,
and we have a bit of a routing done to that, but that's only indicative of where they will be. Now what will happen next, it will be taking out the vegetation that we can on as small area as possible to fit the hole in. So that will be the first stage of the construction. It will be to strip out vegetation, keeping selected trees of interest and areas of interest as untouched as possible. After that, we have the earth movement, the deep drainage installation.
Yeah.
That will require the big pipes that will divert all of the water and assist the water to flow where she wants to go, because it's always the same path.
Yeah.
The water always wins.
Yeah.
After that, we'll have the earth movement start as a major operation, and that will produce the changing of elevations and changing of contours that the course needs. That bulk change of dirt will be then worked by the shapers, by the Jack Nicklaus shapers that will come here and interpret the drawings onto the dirt, creating the green complexes, the bunker complexes, the tees, and that will produce the shape of the hole that needs to be approved and checked by Mr. Nicklaus or wherever he points to, and from that we'll carry on with the installation of the various parts that a golf course implies.
And you were saying you're going to use a lot of the natural,
As much as possible.
vegetation that's already here, so it will be
As much as
environmentally it will still be.
Yes, and
That's important as well.
yes, and we'll try to strip out as much dirt as we can, and then reuse that dirt because the seed bank is there, and we'll be keeping the vegetation as much as possible as the original.
And so what's this, the view we have here? Because this is quite different to the North Course, because we can see the ocean for a start. The North Course always feels
That's the major
you
one.
are the only person on that
Yes.
golf hole, where there are some much more views here, aren't they? So what's this point here, what we're looking out to in the distance?
Well,
What part of the course is this?
it's tough to
All of it.
but between here and the next hill, it's hole 16.
Yeah.
That's right here. And then on the back of that, it's hole 17 and 18.
Yeah.
It's not easy to give.
Yeah,
given,
it's so hard, isn't it?
because it's quite hilly.
Yeah.
But as you had the chance to see, there are some points where you can see some holes around, a glimpse of the holes, but then the hole where you are takes over, and you are framed by the natural environment on your hole.
And I think the impressive thing here is that obviously you're building a golf course that the North Course is so highly acclaimed. It's such a phenomenally good golf course that you've got to build another one now that's as good.
That's easy.
It's no pressure, right?
No pressure. We have the experience from the North Course. We have we believe the knowledge and the will of doing it right. We have the support of a big crew, not only by the Nicklaus Design Company, but also the irrigation designers, the drainage designers. We have quite a bit of support, and also in-house engineering, because we have an engineering department that can also assist in quite a few of the challenges. So it's a very not risky, it's the wrong word, but it's a challenge.
It's a big challenge, but it's a good one.
But it's a good one, and we think we have the tools to deliver it.
And it's certainly the land to do that. It's a great piece of land, isn't it?
And it's the most unknown area of the Algarve, and by it keeps its own character a bit more than the rest of the Algarve, and that's a plus for us because we want to develop a big part of the Algarve.
Yeah, and actually once this course is built as well, I mean people will be able to come to Monte Rei
as a destination.
Because there's no need to go anywhere else, is there? Because you're going to have two phenomenally good golf courses.
And that will allow us to keep the quality up, because on some parts of the year we can focus the maintenance to harder tasks on the course, diverting the players.
So some can get some rest and okay. And so finally, how long do you think this? Obviously, I mean now it's very much. It's not really started. So
it's by the blocks. We are starting the race. We are on the blocks, and we need to start racing and running to achieve our opening in 2022, the summer of 2022. It's our goal and it's our target. And the later the construction starts, the more we need to adapt to converge to that opening date. That's the target and the goal.
So I need to wait 2 years to come back and play it?
Probably with some grass mats you can play a little bit earlier.
Okay, great. Well, I'm very much looking forward to it, and thanks for this insight. It's been absolutely fascinating. So
it was a pleasure.
Thanks for your time.
Welcome.
Appreciate it.